What's up, KFG gang? It's your boy People John 25. Today I'm going to do my WWE Super Showdown review and highlights. You guys to hit that like button, hit that red button. Let's get started. To tell you the truth, I was not excited for Super Showdown. I'm glad I did not watch Super Showdown because the only match I was looking forward to was The Fiend versus Goldberg. That was the only match I was looking forward to. But the rest of the match card on Super Showdown was just garbage. So without further ado, let's get started on this Super Showdown review and highlights. The WWE Super Showdown 2020 kickoff pre-show opens up with the WWE Network with Charlie Caruso welcomes us. She joins by David Otunga and Scott Stanford at WWE TV Studios in Stamford City, CT. They go over tonight's card. Charlie mentions that the Tycho Mountain Gauntlet match will open in the main Super Showdown card. Charlie leads us to a video package for tonight's steel cage match between Roman Reigns and King Baron Corbin. That match is garbage. That's all I gotta say. The panel looks at the Tycho Mountain Trophy, and then send us to Baron Saxton and Ryder. He joins with AJ Styles. Styles doesn't care how many superstars he has to go through to win the Tycho Mountain Trophy. AJ goes on and is confident about winning the match. We go back to the panel for a discussion on the Gauntlet, which will open the main card. Charlie sends us back to Ryder, where Paul Heyman is talking up WWE Champion Brock Lesnar ahead of the title defense against Ricochet. We return to the panel to brief comments on Ricochet versus Brock Lesnar. They send us back to the Miz and John Morrison and Anyway, they also are confident about taking back the titles from the New Day. Miz says they are the greatest tag team of 20th century and you should be jealous. We go back to the panel. We get more on today's event, including Naomi versus SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley, which is I don't mind it. And shots from Ryder. Charlie sends us to the Street Profits, who want all the smoke for Raw Tag Team Champions Seth Rollins and Buddy Murphy. The panel discuss the match now. Charlie sends us to a video on today's WWE Universal Title match. We get more from the panel, and they send us back to Ryder for the first match. The Viking Raiders versus the OC. I did not really care about this match. We go to the ring and Michael Cole welcomes us. He joins at ringside by Baron Saxton and Corey Graves. Fans are still finding their seats inside the Muhammad Abdul Arena at the Boulevard. Out first are the Viking Raiders, Eric and LeVar, as Mike Rome does the introductions. The OC is out next, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Eric starts off with Anderson and they go at it, going to the corner. Eric backs off, but Anderson takes control. Eric levels Anderson and drives him into the mat. Eric launches Anderson into the corner and tags in LeVar for a double teaming. LeVar beats Anderson down and grounds him. LeVar grabs his own beard and rubs it all over Anderson's face. Cole keeps referring to the audience as they arriving crowd as the match continues. Eric with a tag for double teaming. Eric slams LeVar on top of Anderson for a 2 count. Gallows distracts Eric, allowing Anderson to deck him from behind. Gallows tags in and unloads on Eric. Gallows with a fall-away slam and a big strike in the corner. Gallows played to the crowd and goes back to work on Eric. Gallows levels Eric with a big boot to the face for a 2 count. Gallows keeps Eric grounded now. Anderson tags back in and keeps Eric near the corner with more shots. Anderson rakes at the eye. Eric fights out of the corner, but Anderson sends him back to the OC's corner. Gallows tags back in and inducts Eric while Anderson holds him. Gallows with a snap suplex. Gallows dropped an elbow on the chest in the middle of the ring. Gallows with a leg drop for a 2 count. Eric gets sent back to the OC's corner. Anderson tagged in, but Eric tries to fight them both off. Anderson goes back for the eye and grounds Eric once again. LeVar finally gets the hot tag and unloads on Gallows, runs in. LeVar goes to the top but rolls through, then hits the senton on Anderson in a cartwheel clothesline on Gallows. LeVar stands tall and yells out for a pop. Anderson ends up hitting LeVar and they both go down. Gallows and Eric tag in at the same time. Eric unloads while strikes tosses Gallows into the corner. LeVar tags back with a big corner clothesline. Eric scoots LeVar and slams him to Gallows into the corner for a 2 count as Anderson breaks it up. LeVar sends Anderson to the floor. Eric tags in, but Gallows rocks him with a right. Gallows with a sit down powerbomb to Eric. Anderson is legal now. Anderson runs into a takedown and a big knee to the jaw from Eric. LeVar tags in, but Gallows clothesline him. LeVar botches the springboard back double elbow, but still takes both opponents down. LeVar goes to the top and fights Gallows off. LeVar goes for a huge top rope moonsault, but wastes too much time and Anderson moves out of the way. Gallows comes in, they hit the Magic Killer on LeVar for pin to win. The winner of the match, the OC. After the match, Gallows and Anderson head up to the ramp as the music hits. The Viking Raiders recovers in the ring as we go to replay. The OC throws up the 2-sweet on the ramp as we go to a break. We get a promo of John Cena's SmackDown return on Friday. The panel briefly talks about the OC win over the Viking Raiders. They hypes the Super Showdown card next. They also talk about tonight's WWE title match. That's it for the kickoff. The 2020 Super Showdown event opens up on the WWE Network with a video package. We're live from the Mohammed Abdul Arena at the Boulevard in Rochester as fireworks and pyro explode in the sky around the venue. Michael Cole welcomes us to Super Showdown. He joins by Corey Graves and Byron Saxton at ringside. Trophy gauntlet match: R-Truth, Bobby Lashley, Rey Mysterio, AJ Styles, Eric Rowan, the WWE United States Champion Andrade. This match was I was not looking forward to. We go to the ring for the first ever Mountain Trophy Gauntlet match as R-Truth comes out rapping. Bobby Lashley is out next with Lana, who is covered head to toe. She walks Lashley out but turns right around and goes to the back. Lashley got the advantage early and knocked Truth to the floor with a forearm. Lashley follows him outside and threw R-Truth into a barricade before getting him back in the ring. Lashley worked Truth over some more and got a 2 count. Truth managed to get the upper hand and hit Lashley with a 5-knuckle shuffle. Truth misses the AA but hit a kick. Lashley recovers a face-planted Truth. Lashley waits for a spear, but Truth ends up dodging it and rolling him with a pin out of nowhere. Bobby Lashley has been eliminated, and he is furious. Lashley attacks R-Truth after the bell and takes him to the floor to continue the beatdown. Lashley sends Truth into steel ring steps and brings him back for a big spear. Out next comes the WWE United States Champion Andrade, making his return from his WWE wellness policy suspension. The referee checks on Truth in the corner as Andrade takes his time getting into the ring. Andrade hits the ring and stomps away. The referee backs him off, but Truth is ready. Andrade draws a knee and goes to work on the shoulder and arm, which Truth is clutching. Andrade clutching. Andrade with a arm submission on the ropes now. Andrade keeps Truth grounded now. We see the Mountain Trophy on display at every side. Andrade hits the double knee in the corner for a close 2 count. Fans try to rally for Truth. Truth resists the hammer like DDT backs. Ends up out to the floor. They bring back in and they focus on the arm. Truth was lying to right hand and clothesline. Andrade rocks with a kick, glide, and knockheads. Truth falls on the top of Andrade and comes for the pin. Andrade has been eliminated. Eric Rowan is out next with his mystery package as Truth clutches his arm as the referee checks on him. I don't really care about what's in Eric Rowan's cage. I don't really care about his pad either. But anyway, Eric Rowan enters and nails a big splash in the corner. Eric Rowan slams Truth. Eric Rowan drops an elbow in the middle of the ring. Eric Rowan mounts Truth with a big strike. Truth somehow fights and sends Eric Rowan out. Truth launches himself over the top to the floor and takes Rowan back down. Rowan ends up rising the steel ring steps a few times on Truth. The referee disqualified Eric Rowan and he has been eliminated. Eric Rowan snaps and brings Truth back in the ring for more punishment. Eric Rowan grabs his cage and marches to the back as the referee checks on Truth again. Out next comes AJ Styles to a big pop. AJ gets fireworks for his entrance. Truth swings wild and AJ laughs at him. Truth is hurt, but AJ just mocks him and kicks him around. Fans chant AJ's name as he continues to turn Truth. AJ dances around some more and keeps R-Truth down. AJ with another kick and a elbow. The referee checks on Truth again. AJ with more dancing while Truth tries to recover on the mat. AJ made the back of the knee. AJ continues to fight the heel attacks on AJ. AJ rolls Truth into the calf in the middle of the ring. R-Truth out and he's been eliminated. Out next comes the final player, Rey Mysterio. The music plays, but Rey Mysterio is nowhere to be. AJ is all smiles. The music starts back up. Rey Mysterio doesn't come out. The cameras cuts backstage, but two girls and Carnes beat Rey down. AJ watches from the ring and smiles, laughing. Fans chant for the Undertaker. AJ takes the mic and says the little Rey will be getting up from that, so he wins by forfeit. AJ orders the referee to declare him the winner. He goes to ringside and orders Michael to ring the bell and gets his trophy. Roman says he was just in front of that AJ's opponent doesn't make it to the ring, but make it to the ring by the count of 10. AJ will be the winner. The crowd continue with the referee. The camera cuts back again. We see Gallows down on the ground. We see someone tosses Anderson down beside him. Black Boot steps into the screen. Fans pop as it appears to be the Undertaker. The mystery man keeps walking as AJ argues with the referee. The familiar bell starts to toll in the ring to arena as the lights goes out. Here comes the Undertaker to a huge pop. AJ watches from the ringside as the Undertaker makes his grand entrance. AJ throws a fit about this is not being right. Undertaker enters the ring and stares him down. AJ puts his finger at Taker's chest several times. He turns back around into a big chokeslam from Taker in the middle of the ring. Taker immediately crosses AJ's arms, covered for the pin to win the first ever Mountain Gauntlet match. The winner of the match, The Undertaker. After the bell, Taker stands tall, still in his hat and coat as his music hits. We go to replays. AJ looks up from the mat as Taker paces around the ring. We get another quick replay. Taker exits the ring, looks back at AJ, and then stops to look at the Mountain Trophy at ringside. Taker marches up the ramp as the fireworks goes off around the arena. He stops at the stage, looks back at the ring. Taker turns back around and raises his fist in the air as the lightning strikes once again. That got the match was just garbage. It was just garbage. We go backstage to the New Day. They are excited about the Undertaker in their upcoming title defense. SmackDown Tag Team Titles match. The Miz and John Morrison versus the New Day. Back from the break, and out comes the Miz and John Morrison too. John Morrison got cemetery silence. SmackDown Tag Team Champions, the New Day, are out next. Big E and Kofi get the process slow as the champions heads to the ring with a platter of pancakes. Enough with these pancakes. Get rid of them. I'm tired of these pancakes in WWE. Just get rid of them. But anyway, Miz starts off with Big E and they go at it. Big E with a shoulder to drop Miz to one knee first. In another, Miz locks up behind, but Big E tosses him to the mat. Big E goes and applies the ambitional stretch, spanking Miz as fan chant for the new day. Big E drops Miz with another shoulder. Morrison tags in, but Big E hits the belly-to-belly suplex. Kofi tags in for a double team on Morrison for a 2 count. The New Day with more double team on Morrison. Morrison calls timeout, but use that to send Big E to the floor. Miz with a kick to the face of Big E while the referee is distracted. Morrison launches himself to the floor and draws Big E with a corkscrew plancha. Morrison brings it back in and mounts Big E with right hands. Miz tags in for a double gut buster on Big E. Miz drops Big E with a boot to the face and covers for a 2 count. Miz grounds Big E as fans chant. This is awesome now. Big E looks to turn it around, but Miz drop kick the knee out. Big E fights off both opponents from the corner, but Morrison springboards in with a double team kick for another 2 count. Morrison mounts Big E with strikes and more offense for a 2 count. Miz comes in, but Big E drops him with the Uranagi. Fans rally for the New Day now. Kofi and Morrison tag in at the same time. Kofi flies in on lows on Morrison. Kofi keeps control and hits a double stomp for a 2 count. Kofi kicks Morrison in the face. Kofi with a boom drop in the middle of the ring. Miz runs in, but we send him back out. Morrison likes a trouble in paradise. Morrison drops Kofi on his head and hits a running knee for a close 2 count. Morrison and Kofi tangle some more. Kofi hits a SOS for a 2 count in the middle of the ring. Big E tags, but Morrison knocks him off the apron. Big E comes back and they hit a big double team move for the corner for a 2 count on Morrison. Miz launches Kofi into the barrier on the outside. Miz comes back in for a big DDT on Big E for a 2 count. Miz with the yes kick while Big E on his knees. Big E catches a kick, but Miz counters. Morrison tags back in, and they hit a double team neckbreaker combo. Morrison goes to the corner for Starship Pain, but Big E moves. Kofi tags in and stops Miz from knocking him off the apron. Morrison and Kofi at it now. Big E is legal again. They go for the beginning double teaming and hit in the middle of the ring, but Miz breaks the pin up just in time. Kofi sends Miz back to the floor with a clothesline. Kofi runs the ropes over the top at Miz. Miz moves and Kofi lands hard on the floor. Miz ends up dropping Big E with a skull crusher for 9, but he still kicks out at 2. He can't believe it. Fans chant, "This is awesome. This is awesome now." Miz with the 2, Big E in the corner now. Miz charges with a running knee in another. Miz goes for it in third running knee, but Big E moves and Miz land on the second turnbuckle. All 4 superstars are down now. Kofi tags in and goes to the top. Kofi comes off the top, but Miz catches him. Kofi blocks the skull crusher finale and rolls Miz for a 2 count. They tangle some more on the mat. Morrison nails Kofi with a steel chair shot from the floor while the referee isn't looking. Miz uses a handful of tights and rolls Kofi up for the pin to win the titles. The winner and new SmackDown Tag Team Champions, The Miz and John Morrison. After the match, The Miz and Morrison celebrate with their title as the music hits. We go to replays. The new champs pose and come together as they race the title in the air. Still don't care about this match. Back from a break, and Byron has an interview Seth Rollins and Murphy backstage. They are confident about retaining over the Street Profits tonight. Angel Garza versus Humberto. This match was decent. We go to the ring, and out first comes Angel Garza. We see recent events leading to this match because Humberto is out next as the fireworks goes off. Back and forth to start the match. Carlio goes on and hits the flying headbutt from the top for a pop. Carlio arm drag Garza out of the ring. Carlio slides to the floor, but Garza sends him to the apron into the handstand. Carlio comes down with a scissors to send Garza back down on the floor. Carlio runs the ropes in the ring and nails a suicide dive, sending Garza into the burial. Carlio keeps control and nails a basement drop kick in the ring. Garza kicks out at one again. Garza comes strikes and knees. Garza rips his hands off, rocks Carlio in the corner. Garza takes Carlio back down, grabs him with mission. Garza breaks it, works Carlio over, and then apply a camel clutch in the middle of the ring. Carlio breaks it and sends Garza to the floor. Garza comes back in, and they tangle Carlio with a jawbreaker, then a big kick to the mouth. More back and forth now. Carlio with boots to the face. Carlio goes to the top. Garza climbs up to intro. Garza ends up hitting a big drop kick in the midair for another close 2 count. Carlio counters and moves and nails a super kick to the back of the neck. Garza stuns Carlio again, but Carlio drops him with a right hand. Carlio with a destroyer, but he can't get the win. They go down on the mat again. Carlio drags Garza over. Garza has a cut on his mouth. It appears. Carlio kicks Garza, but Garza rolls him up out of nowhere. Halfway 2 count. Carlio comes right back with another kick to face. Carlio drags Garza back to the corner and climbs up. Carlio goes for the moonsault, but lands on his feet and grabs Garza's block. More back and forth in pin attempts now. Garza drops down and gets the pin on Carlio out of nowhere. The winner of the match, Angel Garza. After the match, Angel Garza goes into the floor and starts his music hits. Carlio holds the back of his head and looks from the ring as we go to replay. Garza continues his celebration. Baron is backstage with Bayley. She says tonight isn't just about making history; it's about beating him and proving once again that she is the best and the most dominant champion. Raw Tag Team titles: The Street Profits versus Seth Rollins and Murphy. This match was just, I don't really care. Back from the break, and out comes first Raw Tag Team champion Seth Rollins and Murphy. As the lights and power goes off. Are out next the Street Profits, Montez Ford and Angelo Dawkins as more power goes off. The bell rings and Dawkins immediately hits a spear on Murphy. Dawkins mounts Murphy with strikes. Ford tagging a big drop kick. Dawkins takes Rollins into the ring and they continue on attempts. Rollins gets sent back to Ford goes at it with Murphy. Ford with a 1 count on Murphy. Ford fights from the and that's a big to Rollins on the floor. Murphy takes advantage of the distraction and sends Ford from the apron into the big announcer table. Seth Rollins brings Ford back in and the ring. Rollins stomps away on Ford now. Fans champing it down as Rollins keeps Ford against the ropes. Rollins takes Ford back into the corner. Murphy comes back in to keep the kicks coming on for a 2 count. Murphy keeps Ford grounded now. Ford fights both opponents out of their corner. Murphy stops Ford from tagging. Murphy with the Meteor to Ford for the close 2 count. Murphy sends Ford to the floor and shows off some. Rollins tags and launches Ford into the burial as the referee counts. Rollins brings Ford back in, talking trash to Dawkins. Rollins keeps Ford around in the middle of the ring now. Dawkins tries to rally for his partner. Rollins sends Ford to the floor. Rollins distracts the referee. Ford counters a cheap shot by Murphy and hits him into the burial. Ford takes both opponents down on the outside as the referee counts and Dawkins gets hyped for the tag. Murphy drags Dawkins off the apron to prevent a tag. Seth Rollins with a Falcon Arrow to Ford for another close 2 count. Rollins with a bucket bomb. Murphy with a kick for a 2 count on Ford. Murphy and Rollins go to double team. Ford, but he counters. Ford counters a backdrop by Rollins and in comes Dawkins for the hot tag. Dawkins are low on both opponents. Dawkins with splashes in the corner for the champs. Dawkins draws Seth Rollins with a bulldog for a pop. Dawkins launches Rollins and draws him on his head for a close 2 count. Ford tags in for the double team on Rollins in the corner. Ford drops Rollins on his face, but Murphy breaks the two count up. Murphy sends Dawkins to the floor. Ford with a big insecurity to Murphy. Rollins rolls for a 2 count. Ford bites a neckbreaker from Rollins and drops him with the insecurity. Ford goes to the top and nails a big fall splash on Rollins, but Murphy pulls him to the floor right before the 3 count. Dawkins launches Murphy with the over the and he lands hard. Ford and Dawkins go to double team Rollins in the ring now. Rollins counters and sends Dawkins into the turnbuckle. Rollins kicks Ford and sends him out of the ring. Rollins grabs Dawkins and tags Murphy back in. They go to double team. Before he launches himself from the top. Rollins and Murphy go for double pedigree, but the top is counter and drops the champs with a double DDT. Ford out of the way, but Rollins and Murphy catches the bill and nails down at the same time. Dawkins slams Rollins face first on the floor. Dawkins brings Murphy back into the ring, but Rollins stops him. Murphy with a big knee to Dawkins off the distraction. Murphy distracts the referee, allowing Rollins to hit the big stomp to Dawkins face first on the apron. Murphy covers Dawkins for the pin to retain. The winners of the match and still the Raw Tag Team Champions Seth Rollins and Murphy. After the match, Rollins and Murphy stay and talk with the top as the music hits. We go to replay. Murphy and Rollins embrace and celebrate on the match as Sharp recovers in the ring. Back from a WrestleMania 30 promo, we see how the OC defeated Viking on the kickoff pre-show earlier tonight. We get a look at the locker room door of Goldberg. He will be here tonight. Dolph Ziggler versus Mansoor. We go back to the ring and out first comes Dolph Ziggler with Farouk. The internal glitches with lights and circles flash across the screen as Farouk and Ziggler head down the ramp. Out next comes hometown star Mansoor of the WWE NXT. Mansoor comes out to a big pop and more fireworks. Rude talks trash and Mansoor fades before the bell and knocks him back into the corner. Mansoor done and drop kicks Rude to the back end. He's not happy. The bell rings and here we go. They lock up and go to corner. Ziggler back to Mansoor down, grounds him. Ziggler with more offense and some showing off. They lock up again, going back and forth. Mansoor grounds Ziggler in the middle of the ring. Ziggler fights up and out, but Mansoor drops him with a shoulder. Mansoor yells at Ziggler and gets the rest of the They can go and Mansoor hits a standing moonsault for a close ring. Ziggler fights free, hits a drop kick in the middle of the ring. Ziggler returns space across the top. Ziggler takes Mansoor back down and drops an elbow. Ziggler keeps Mansoor down in the ring. Ziggler keeps control and breaks the eye once again. Ziggler with more hand taking Mansoor back to the face first. Mansoor fights up and out with strikes, but Ziggler kicks the knee out. Ziggler with a neck breaker. Ziggler puts one boot to Mansoor and poses for an arrogant pin attempt. Ziggler cuts Mansoor off and slams him face first for another 2 count. Ziggler plays to the crowd and talks trash to a hometown star. Mansoor with a back elbow in the corner. Mansoor with a kick now. Mansoor dodges the famouser. Ziggler sends him to the apron, but he fights back in. Mansoor launches himself over the top with a unique neck breaker. Mansoor keeps the offensive coming for another close. Mansoor goes to the top. Ziggler knocks him off. Ziggler with a big zigzag for a close count in the middle of the ring. Ziggler can't believe it. Ziggler cracks up a sweet chin music. Mansoor dodges it and they tangle some. Ziggler rolls Mansoor for close 2 count. Ziggler misses a big splash in the corner. Mansoor counters in the corner. Drop Dolph Ziggler with the invert spread to a DT for 8. Mounts back to the top and hits him with knees catching Ziggler in the ribs. Fans pop as Mansoor covers for the pin to win. The other match, Mansoor. Dolph Ziggler is a loser, and I agree with Team on this one. Keep Ziggler to AEW or NXT because Dolph Ziggler is a loser. That's just my opinion. But when Dolph Ziggler contract is up with the WWE, I bet to AEW or NXT. That's just my opinion. After the match, Mansoor stands tall and goes to the corner to pause for his hometown crowd as his music hits. We go to replay. Byron is in the ring to interview Mansoor now. Mansoor takes the mic and speaks some in a big to our Eric. He thanks everyone and says their voices carry him tonight. They picked him up and gave him hope when he had nothing left. Mansoor says last year Saudi Arabia proved to him that they were ready for their first WWE superstar tonight, and Saudi Arabia proved to WWE that they are here to stay. Fans chant, "You deserve it now." Mansoor speaks some more in the promo. All smiles as his music starts back up. Mansoor, Mansoor, yeah, it says Mansoor goes for his hometown crowd some more. Mansoor heads up the ring, starts to the crowd one more time. Back for the break, and the announcers hype WWE Elimination Chamber. Coach sends us video of the WWE match. WWE title match, making sure to Brock Lesnar. I already knew Brock Lesnar would change the WWE Championship, but the match I wasn't looking forward to. This was a quick match, so we go back to the ring. Out first comes Ricochet. WWE Champion Brock Lesnar is out next with Paul Heyman. Rome goes to do the formal ring introductions, but Paul Heyman interrupts him and does his own for Lesnar. Paul Heyman mentions the winner of this will go on to face Drew McIntyre at WrestleMania 36. She immediately goes for a drop kick, but Lesnar manhandles him and sends him down. Lesnar delivers their first German suplex and another. Lesnar goes on and scoops Ricochet for a third German suplex for a third German. Lesnar stands over Ricochet and picks him up for a big F5 in the middle of the ring for the pin to get the easy squash win. The winner of the match is still the WWE Champion. I already knew this from now. I said this on my Raw review. Ricochet was going to get squashed by Brock, and tonight Ricochet got squashed by Brock. Wait. After the match, Lesnar stands tall as his music hits. We go to replay. Lesnar stops on the ramp but turns back around and look at the crowd and then heads to the back with Heyman. The announcers us to the video package for Roman Reigns versus King Corbin feud. Enough with this feud. I had enough with this feud already. Steel cage match. Roman Reigns versus King Corbin. This match was just garbage. This match was garbage. I wasn't even looking forward to this match. This match was garbage. We go back to the ring as the steel cage structure is lowered around the ring. Out first comes King Baron Corbin, carrying the ring on his caravan. Roman Reigns is out next to a big pop. Reigns carries a in his hand. The power goes off as the big dog heads to the cage. Reigns locks the cage to prevent anyone from going through the door and puts the key in his pocket. Corbin attacks Reigns from behind before they really start. Corbin works Reigns around, launches him face first into the ceiling. Fans try to rally for Reigns as Corbin keeps control. Corbin ends up climbing the cage, but Reigns is right behind him. Reigns whips to the back. Reigns gets to the top. They switch positions as Corbin climbs for Roman. Corbin goes for a big power to the mat. Puts on him. Reigns gets up and drops Corbin. Before he comes from the top. Reigns unloads in the corner as fans count on. Corbin runs into a big boot. Reigns with more big clotheslines in the corner. Fans count with him. Reigns goes for a Superman punch, but Baron blocks it. Reigns avoids the choke slam, but Corbin comes right back with a deep six for a close 2 count. Corbin goes for the key in Reigns' pants, but Reigns stops him. More back and forth as they tangle. Corbin drives Reigns back into the mat for another close 2 count. Corbin finally gets the key for Reigns' pocket. Corbin cranes down and yells for the door to be open. A referee opens it, and Corbin crawls, but Raymond slams the door onto his head. They tangle more, and Reigns can't hit a Superman punch again, as well slam him for another close 2 count. Corbin wraps the chain around his wrist. Corbin marks Reigns and goes for a Superman punch of his own, but Reigns blocks it and levels Corbin for a close 2 count. They both are down again. Corbin gets up first and slowly starts climbing the cage. Reigns comes from behind, but Corbin elbows. Reigns climbs up and meets Corbin at the top of the cage. They both slip on the top of the cage and trade big shots. Roman Reigns goes over the top for a cage and hangs on, but Baron Corbin drags him back. More back and forth now. Reigns brings Corbin back down and crushes him on the top rope. Reigns with a big Superman punch and another, while Corbin is trapped on the top between the cage and the ropes. Roman Reigns goes on and hits big Superman punch with the chain around his fist to get the win. The winner of the match, Roman Reigns. You already know Roman Reigns is not losing in the cage match, but this match was garbage still. It was just garbage. Enough with this Roman Reigns and Corbin's feud. Can we see a different feud? I wouldn't mind Roman Reigns feud with Shinsuke Nakamura. I wouldn't mind that. And I'm in the comment section. But anyway, after the match, Reigns stands tall over Corbin and his music hits. The referee checks on Corbin. We go to replay. Reigns exits the cage and greets fans at ringside while making his exit. Roman Reigns posts on the ramps again Alright, SmackDown Women's Title match: Naomi versus Bayley. This match was pretty good. From a few breaks, out first comes Naomi as the fireworks goes off. SmackDown Women's Champion Bayley is out next. We get more reintroductions before the match, and they go at it. Naomi with an early tackle. Naomi with more offense and the uppercut. Naomi goes on and hits this up again, and Bayley kicks her. Bayley focuses on the left arm and talks some trash. Bayley works Naomi over and looks a bit surprised as Naomi kick to the gut. Naomi goes on and hits the head scissors takedown. Naomi talks trash and ends up getting a big corkscrew punch on the floor. Bayley lands hard on her neck. I thought she broke her neck. But anyway, Naomi brings it back in and keeps control. Bayley turns it around and drops Naomi for a 2 count in the middle of the ring. Bayley takes Naomi in the corner and unloads with kicks as the referee warns her. Bayley with more boots in the corner Bayley keeps Naomi grounded now. Naomi fights out and rocks Bayley into the corner. Bayley fights back out and hits a snap suplex for it. Bayley grounds Naomi with the headlock now. Bayley dominates some more and shows off, but that allows to open for Naomi. Naomi with a knee to send Bayley back. Naomi with a clothesline and drop kick. Naomi with a jawbreaker now. Naomi keeps control and hits the big springboard kick for a pop. Bayley sends Naomi to the apron. Naomi springboards and rocks for the count. Naomi keeps control, flies. Bayley gets a roll to break it. Naomi comes right with a stiff kick. Bayley dodges it. Naomi with an overhead kick and double team boot to the face. Bayley catches her and belly to belly suplex out of nowhere for a 2 count. More back and forth on their feet now. Bayley drops Naomi for a 2 count. Bayley rocks Naomi with a big kick. Bayley with a back suplex. Naomi counters and a move. Bayley comes right back with a running knee in the corner. Bayley goes to the top, but Naomi rocks her from behind. Naomi goes for the split-legged moonsault, but she lands it hard as Bayley moves. Bayley traps Naomi's leg too short. Bayley uses it to drive Naomi face first into the knee and the back. Bayley goes for the pin to retain. The winner of the match is still your SmackDown Women's Champion, Bayley. In the match, Bayley takes the title and rolls to the floor as her music hits. We go to replay. Bayley stands tall on the ramp and raises the title as Naomi recovers in the ring. The announcers hype tomorrow's Monday Raw. We get a video package for tonight's main event. WWE Universal title match, Bill Goldberg versus The Fiend Bray Wyatt. This is forward to. I was looking forward to this match. This is the only match I was looking forward to. We go to the ring for the main event. The cameras go backstage as security knocks on the locker room door for the WWE Hall of Famer Bill Goldberg. They lead him to the stage and they stops as the power goes off. The lights go down next, and out comes the WWE Universal Champion, The Fiend Bray Wyatt. The red lasers fill the arena as The Fiend marches to the ring with his custom title and his lantern. We get the former big ring introduction before the match. The bell rings and Goldberg stares the Fiend down while he's in the corner. In the middle of the ring for a face-off. Fans start chanting Goldberg's name. Goldberg takes a few steps back while Wyatt takes his jacket off and Goldberg nails a big spear. Wyatt kicks out Goldberg in surprise. Wyatt applies the mandible claw. Goldberg backs him into the corner. Goldberg with another spear. Goldberg waits for Wyatt to get up and nails a third spear. Wyatt is slow to get back up. Goldberg nails another spear, but Wyatt kicks out. Wyatt sits right back up and applies the mandible claw, bringing Goldberg to his knees. Goldberg resists and breaks free, but headbutts and knees. Goldberg goes for the jackhammer, which was awesome by the way, and hits it in the middle of the ring for the pin to win the title. The winner and your new WWE Universal Champion, Bill Goldberg. You mean it? And I agree with Tim. It takes 4 spears and 1 jackhammer to win the WWE Universal Championship. This match I was looking forward to. This match was good, by the way. But anyway, after the match, Goldberg takes the title and poses in the corner as the music hits. The Fiend is already back up, staring at Goldberg from behind. Goldberg is still in the corner and doesn't see the Fiend. The lights go back up and the Fiend is on. Goldberg music resumes as he continues to celebration. We go to replay the fireworks and pyro starts up again as Goldberg celebrates the big title win. WWE Super Showdown goes off the air. Now, my opinion, Goldberg versus The Fiend for the Universal Championship was a good match, but the rest of the match card was garbage. But I was not looking forward to watching. I'm glad I did not watch Super Showdown. The show was garbage, but the only match I was looking forward to was Bill Goldberg versus The Fiend for the Universal Championship. That's the only match I was looking forward to. But anyway, if you guys enjoy my WWE Super Showdown review and highlights, drop a like on this video, share the video all over social media. My Twitter, my Instagram, and TikTok will be down below in the description. And I will see you guys in my AEW Dynamite review and highlights tonight. And SmackDown, I will not do a SmackDown review this Friday. I'm gonna do AEW Revolution this Friday, so you guys be on the lookout for that. And that's all I gotta say from here. Just your boy, B-Boy-John25. Have a great night, and I'll see you guys on my AEW Dynamite review and highlights for tonight. I'll talk to you guys later, and I'm